Hey kiddo, you busy? 'Cause take a look what I found here. Okay, wait. It should be somewhere in this box. Yeah, look at this. It's a photo album. I know you kids are used to your photo galleries on your phone, but back in the day, this was all the rage. Oh, and this box is jam-packed with all sorts of memories. I found this old poetry book of mine where I wrote all these poems for you and your mom. That's for next time though. For now, let's crack this baby open and take a look inside this album. Phew, it's pretty dusty. It's been a long while since I checked this out. Ooh, look at this. To my most responsible and level headed child. I hope you keep your precious memories in this book. Yeah, this was actually a gift from your grandma to me. Remember it just like it was yesterday. I was the first child to be moving out and living on my own, so she gifted this to me as a way to wish me luck. She was saying how proud she was of me, but boy, she was on the verge of bursting into tears. Bless her heart. Ooh, and check this out. The first picture here is me and my roommate. The house looked clean, but we just tidied it up for that picture. I missed the guy though. I think his name was Brian? There's actually a bunch of us in that house. We were doing our best to make ends meet while we were in college, and we had crazy times together. Ooh, like this one. Look at this. We duct taped our roommate Jonathan to the ceiling. I don't even know how we did it, but yeah, we were all definitely insane together. And this was from when we had a trip out of town. Kid, this was seriously so cool. So our college arranged this trip for our batch, and we had this whole road trip where we were all singing songs and sharing stories. And when we finally got to the hotel, it was already pretty dark out. They told us to get some rest, but we spent the night adventuring the local haunted places. There was this one abandoned building we all got into. My roommates at the time were convinced they saw something there, but I'm pretty sure it was just their brains playing tricks on them. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go on a trip like that, you better take it, kiddo. I even went there exploring by myself, and it was a blast. Just don't go sneaking out like I did. I wasn't the best role model back then. Those are some good times, though. Maybe I should call some of them up, check in on them, huh? Well, let's see what else we have here. Aw, look at this. I think this is the first picture of me and your mom together. We looked so young back then. We took this a few months into dating. She still looks just as beautiful. But man, I look awkward as hell. I remember trying so hard to impress her. I mean, she was a real star back in our days. I remember she did everything in college. Track, acting, music, the list went on. She's beauty and brains. Honestly, I thought it was impossible for someone like her to like a simple guy like me. And in the end, she fell for me when I was just being my regular dorky self. I bet you must feel just as glad to have someone as perfect as her as your mom, huh? Aw, look, here's some more. We were trying to recreate that one scene from The Lady and the Tramp. Now I'm craving some spaghetti. Maybe we should get some for dinner. Okay, I'm getting distracted. And this photo was our first Halloween together. Hey, don't give me that look. It was your mom's idea to dress me up as a hot dog, not mine. Oh man, I remember some kid bursting into tears when they saw me. Your mom couldn't stop cracking up about it for weeks. I mean, did I really look that horrifying? Would you burst into tears over this costume? Actually, don't answer that. Anyway, let me look for some more. Oh, wow. This was the first time both our families had planned a trip together. So we had this whole family fishing trip. Your mom and I brought our parents and our siblings to it, and whew, it was a blast. I remember her dad taking me aside to do some fishing, and he was just probing me with all sorts of questions. I mean, I don't blame him. Clearly one of the best for his incredibly perfect daughter. Hey, I would do the same for you, kiddo. If you ever decide on having a partner, I'm going to make sure they take real good care of you. You deserve the best after all, too. But yeah, that day was a doozy. My siblings and her sisters got along way too well. They caused so much chaos over the years. And you know how they are these days. I'm just glad we're all still as close as ever. Aw, look at this, kiddo. It's our wedding photos. You know, your mom had so many ideas for a wedding, and I'm glad she made all of it happen. It was definitely one of my favorites. I started bawling like a baby when I saw how beautiful she looked walking down the aisle. We should watch the wedding video soon. Look at this. Both the dads were having a dance battle, and everyone was cheering them on. Ooh, kiddo, look at this. This was when you were born. Just look at how small and precious you looked in your mom's arms. You were even tinier when you were in mine. Ah, just thinking about that day makes me so emotional. And I made sure I was right there from your very first second. Your mom was so brave as well. We argued a lot what your name should have been, because when we started dating, she had it picked out and refused to change her mind on it. But in the end, old dad won. You better be grateful because your mom had one heck of a name and he put up quite the fight for it. You're really such a blessing to this family, kiddo. We we were already close, but you coming into our lives made us a whole lot closer. The entire family was so excited to meet you too. You were the first baby, so you got a whole lot of attention. Your uncle got you all the toys you loved and spoiled you rotten. Your aunts played with you and took care of you when me and your mom were just busy with work. Even here, my mom and dad loved you like their own child. We all doted on you so much, and we still do. Looking back in these pictures always reminds me. Show the people around you some love. Maybe you should plan another family trip again soon. We've all been so busy and everyone's been having their own kids now, but we definitely need to relive these happy little moments again. Oh, look at this, kiddo. This was your first day of school. You hugged me and your mom so tight because you were just going to miss us so much. And look at you now, all grown up. See, wasn't so bad, was it, huh? I think you made a few friends. I wonder what they're up to now. You think you could find your old friends on Facebook? What? You think that's weird? Kids these days. Oh, and this was from your 5th birthday. Do you remember this? We went to this cool amusement park with the entire family and everyone had a blast. I think me and your mom had the most fun though. We kept going on the same crazy rides over and over and over and over again. Hey, don't look at me like that. We had to get our money's worth. Oh, and the cake that day was so darn good. It was like chocolate, but even better than chocolate. Oh man, kiddo. If only you could remember the taste. You'd be ascending to heaven just thinking about it. I'm not saying anything, but if you do ever find that cake, make sure you get it for my birthday. Aw, looks like we're on the last page of the album. That sucks. I was having so much fun. Oh, hey, you remember this day, kiddo? This was from your mom's piano recital. You remember me stressing off for her, huh? Well, it was a big deal. Your mom's always had stage fright, so her being able to do this in front of a huge crowd, I really admired her for doing that. And remember, all your grandparents and uncles and aunts came too. We were all so proud of her. Having a job and raising a kid at the same time ain't easy, you know? But your mom makes it look easy. She always had a lot on her plate, but she managed to get back into her passions and played in front of a whole crowd like it was as easy as pie. Oh, and remember that fancy dinner we had that night? Whew, now that was something to remember. After this, we should both let your mom know how much of a great mother she is. Really doing the best she can every single day. Here's another picture. Do you remember this giant crane Lego set that I got you? I don't know why, and this may still remain a mystery, but for some reason you always tried to eat the pieces. Why? You know what? I'm in the mood for some Lego. Let me just look up the price of a set online. Okay, you know what? Maybe not right now. This is supposed to be a toy. How is it that much? And here's the last picture. I guess this could be considered a family photo, right? I could still hold the both of you up like that. After all, your dad is the strongest dad in every land. I think we should frame this one up. I'm sure your mom would be happy to see this one. Ah, that was a nice trip down memory lane, wasn't it, kiddo? Come here. Give me a hug. I'm really grateful you're in my life, kiddo. And I'm so lucky to have a family where I can share all these amazing memories with. You know what? I think you can have my digital camera. I want you to be able to make some memories like I did. Maybe I could get you an album as well. How does that sound? I know, phones are far more convenient, but there's just something really nostalgic about having these photos and holding them physically, you know? Well, I have to finish up my work for tonight, but this was a whole load of fun. Maybe you can dig through the memory box and see what else we can find in there, huh? All right, that's great. You have fun doing whatever you're doing before I came barging in. I'm gonna make dinner with mom and give her some company. See you at dinner. And you know what, kiddo? While we're at it, we should get these folks listening in to like and subscribe, don't you think?